Alrighty then. Hello, greetings and salutations. Ugh, not this again. Come back. Why is my why whenever I do this, does my Heroforge thing decide, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just leave. I'm going to get off the screen. No, okay, let's try that again. There we go. Pardon me, everyone. Let me just do some quick adjustements. Come here, you. Look, I just need you to fit onto the screen reasonably well so that people can see what I'm doing. That's the only thing you have to do. You don't have to do anything else. Just be cool, right? Is that too much? No? Good? Excellent. All right, that'll do. We can have a little bit of thing there. There you go. Yay! All right, we're done. Hi, everyone. Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Heroforge Legendary, the show where we sit down together and we make a Heroforge mini. Now, as you know, we are amidst our newest season, Season 3, and we are making villains this season. So the 6 characters that we're going to be building over the next few weeks is going to be, all bad guys and villains for RPGs of all shapes and sizes, using, of course, the Heroforge Builder. Now, not only are we going to be using the Heroforge Builder, we're going to be having these models printed out so we can actually see what these are going to look like when we order them in, which is going to be awesome. Thank you to Mythical Turian for the cheer. It's our deck, yay! Thank you so much. It's so nice, so lovely. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. And as a bit of a special treat or trick, I don't know, you'll have to find out, on this Sunday Australia time, which I think will be Saturday evening for most, I'm going to be doing a Halloween Heroforge Builder. So mark the date. It'll be on Sunday, and it'll be around about this time. So whatever time it is now, that's what it'll be on the Sunday. Yeah, yay! So I'm going to be looking forward to that, where we're going to make a Halloween themed character. Just for fun. All right, so. How are you guys? I hope you guys are good. I don't know how to start these streams. These streams are like it's like, how are you? Do you like stuff? I like stuff. So I guess kicking us off, let's have a look. Are we late? No, you're not late. You're not late at all, Grizz. Just had dinner playing some Elder Scrolls. Nice. I love Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls is awesome. I was watching Rob play Skyrim the other day on his stream, and I was like, man, I haven't played Skyrim for a while. Alright, so, today's theme, villain. Now, last week we did, who did we do last week? Last week, I believe we did, I've been doing lots of stuff. Hold on, let me, I want to move some stuff around here real quick. Patreon, because you can't let it get too out of hand. If it gets too out of hand, then you kind of lose track of everything. Rise of the Rune Lords, Patreon, and your thing I accidentally hit save on. All right, so last week we made Silverfang, our played and raged on Skyrim. Yeah, we did watch him do that. Last week we made this guy, which was Silverfang, the undead werewolf, who was killed by silver, received silver poisoning, and now terrorizes the countryside, which I think was really cool. I liked Silverfang, and I think everything about him came out super cool. I almost kind of wish that that this is what we did for the Halloween thing, but I digress. Keeping with the theme of the villains, however, we want to create something that is going to be distinctly different. Something that is going to still have that kind of, sort of horror vibe at the same time as the villain vibe. So yeah. And yes, also Myth managed to clip the whole story, which I need to go back and highlight at some point, because, that's what you should do. You should highlight your stuff. Ire Janasi! Hello, welcome in. By the way, Ire Janasi, you did absolutely fantastic on Monday for your very first game of Rime of the Frost Maiden with us. I thought it was great. I thought it was nice, and I can't wait to see more of your character as the episodes go past. So yay! Because Ire Janasi gets to play with me now. So happy. I'm so happy that so many people in the chat actually are Patreons who are not only supporting me, but also I get to play with these guys. It's so much fun. I'm really loving it. All right, back to focus, Michael. Here we go. So I need some ideas for our first villain. So, community, throw them out there. What are some ideas for the villain that we are going to make today? What are some ideas that you guys have? I really enjoy playing with you. Ah, thank you. And watching. Yay. A hag. Okay. Hag, eh? Put that down. We're gonna obviously, as normal, we're gonna cast a vote. New poll. Villain character for today. We got hag. Okay, I like the hag idea. Because, you know, there's so many different types of hags, too. You've got, like, the green hag, you got the blood hag, you got the night hag, you know, you got the aquatic hag, you got the swamp hag, you got so many different ones. So, I like the hag idea. Any other villains? Villainous characters? Yay! We did get to play in a one-shot together, Myth. Yes, it was a lot of fun. You know what? I gotta say, it's like, you know, it's like very, very rarely do I play games that I'm not gonna have fun with. Parahelia, hello chat and hello Dead Aussie Gamer. Hello Parahelia. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fantastic. We are taking in votes for the villainous Heroforge character that we're building. So if you have any ideas on what we should make, throw it in there. A mastermind type, fancy clothing and cosmetics. Okay. So like a modern mastermind. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go with this. I'm going to go with Bond villain. Yeah, that's how I'm going to go with that mastermind Mac. I'm going to go with the Bond villain. Sci-fi private military leader. Sci-fi military tyrant. All right, I like that one. A crotchety old turtle person with a vendetta against someone. Ooh, okay. Evil turtle. I like that. A wizened old turtle person, maybe a monk. Maybe we can merge those two together. Evil turtle monk. Odd job. Yeah, like Odd Job. From the Bond series. Yeah, that could be kind of cool. I got room for one more idea. If anyone has any. And like I said, don't be afraid to breach the gaps. You know, like throw wild things out there. I like wild things. Wild things are cool. Could be a monk that left his order. Yeah. Banshee. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Let's throw in. I like Banshee. Unless I hear another one, I'm going to go with Banshee. Okay. Give it another 30 seconds just so that the chat can catch up. Aftermath UK raiding in with a group of 14. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Guys, you are just in time. We are deciding on the villain that we want to make for Heroforge today. So you haven't actually missed anything. So welcome in. I hope your stream went well. Let's give a big shout out to our friends Aftermath UK. What are you guys up to? You guys play some D&D? Nope, I spelled that wrong because I am a derp. Aftermath UK. Thank you, please. Thank you. Yeah, played some D&D. Nice. So yeah, anyway, I hope your game went well. Do tell us what happened. But if you guys who have just joined us in chat have any ideas for villains, villainous characters that we should make for today, throw them out in chat. We're doing a poll at the moment, so I'm building up the poll. We have currently a hag, a Bond villain, a sci-fi military tyrant, an evil turtle monk, and a banshee. But I'm up for other ideas as well, and I'll kind of pick my favorite from there and let you guys vote. They survived. Oh, terrible. I have a migraine, so I'm just gonna look. No worries, Parrot. Look, I hope you feel well. Take it easy. Take it relax, and I hope it subsides. I hope it subsides. All right. Fancy Unicorn! Hello! Your London Euphoria in the chat. Hell yeah. Jeanette the Mocha. Who else did I see? I saw someone else here. Another familiar face. Did I? No, maybe I'm imagining things. Only time will tell. Yes, there you are. Hello. Greetings. Good morning. All right. I think if there are no other suggestions, I'm going to hit the start poll button. So here we go. Let's see which of these villains you guys would like. All right, poll is up, ladies and gentlemen. Cast your votes. Who or what are we going to be building today? Okay, there are a couple of good ones. Hey, Art House Studio, what's up, my dude? How have you been? I hope you've been well. I haven't had a chance to catch your streams recently, but I hope they're going super, super well, because I definitely know they are a ton of fun. We are building villains today, as per the normal, for this season of Heroforge Legendary. We are looking at what villain we want, and it looks like the Hag is kind of taking the lead here with 7 votes. But yeah, we've also got Bond villains, we've also got sci-fi military tyrants, evil turtle monks, and a banshee. Celebrating 7 years with my lovely lady. Dude, that is amazing. A very, very special and warm happy anniversary to Art House Studio and, of course, your lovely partner. I hope that 7 years is just the beginning of things. 7 is a lucky number. It fits into so many bits of good fortune and good luck, and I hope that all of those kind of culminate themselves in your relationship for many years to come. There you go. Big love, big love. Okay. Looks like the timer's running down. We're Vegas kids, so indeed 7 is lucky, and thank you so much. Yeah, there you go. See, it's all there. It's all there. Sub! 4-month subs in a row. Thank you so much to the Fancy Unicorn. We love you. We love you, Fancy. Thank you so much. All right. The poll is going down. Let's see. Looks like we're going with a Hag. So okay, let's hag it up. So I mean, look, I far be it from me to talk about gender norms, right? Because it's a hag, okay? So the hag has to be a lady. That's just it, okay? Hag lady. So I think when building a hag, one of the I need a picture of my wife. Lance, you need to be much nicer to your wife. Mostly because she's tolerated you for as long as she has. So the hag. Now, hags for me are always like tall and gnarled, right? So I think if I'm making a hag, what I want to do is I want to take a tall race and just really make them as skinny as possible. So we'll take the human, and we're gonna take the body, and we're gonna just buff up the height. But then we're gonna like just lower all of the different areas. I mean, we could have the bust, but we don't need to have huge breasts on a scraggly old one. So what do we think when we think a hag, right? We'd think a withered old woman. We think kind of a Hansel and Gretel kind of witch. And in D&D, that is kind of where they've lent to. It's like a hag is a monstrous humanoid. Definitely in that vein of like, what do you call them? My brain. Baba Yaga, right? So Baba Yaga is a great example of kind of where we're looking at. Okay, so we haven't decided what type of hag. We're just gonna kind of we're looking at just a base for the moment. So an elderly, an old face. Let's get rid of that smile because grr. Yeah, and we can even add some like sharp teeth because I think witches have sharp teeth. I mean, with face we could even. Yeah, I like that one. That's good. That's it. Witches have big noses and sharp teeth. I love it. As for hair, it has to be kind of like messy and like maybe even. Oh, actually, you know what? That's doing something for me. I like that. Yeah, I think. Well, I mean that's okay too. I don't mind that one, but I think I think that one is gonna be where I'm at. And I know I've done that hairstyle before, but I think that's a good one. Okay, so here we go. So there we go. So I think we've got a good base for the hag. From here we can always look at like adjusting the pose and the posture. I actually have a decent pose that I want to use as a base. I've got 2 of them, so I'm going to show you what they are real quick. And tell me what you guys think. Because, again, this is a community build. So this one was Nanny Og. It was one I found on the Masters of Heroforge. And what they did was... No? Did they add more hands? Maybe they didn't. Okay, never mind. That's, yeah. So anyway, Nanny Og. Actually, you know what? Let me save this before I get too far ahead of myself. So Nanny Og was a really cool one, and I'll show you what they did. They actually used a hand to hold a broom under their buttocks, and they were flying on a broomstick. So I thought that was kind of cool. So that could be an interesting one. The other pose that I was thinking was... Oh, it's probably under my monster one. Okay. So the other pose I was thinking, let's load our witch back up here. Was... Let's see. Here we go. So it's something like this, where we have the arm kind of out and reaching. And, you know, have the... Have it kind of there with a scary face. Or maybe even a hand outstretched. Maybe something like that, you know what I mean? Pose looks like it's going to the bathroom. It looks like it's coming out of your bathroom. That's kind of how I feel about that. That's terrifying. All right, so what do you think of something like that as a pose? You know what I mean? Like it's hunched, it's crawled over, and we haven't even added in any of the extra stuff like the clothes and things. This is just like a base, right? Like, what do we think of this as a base? Let me have a look. Aftermath UK, back to work tomorrow, so off to bed. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Aftermath, and thank you for the raid once again. It's so wonderful to get to see you, and of course to welcome your wonderful audience here. I think hands are the definition of supernatural older women, particularly witches. Yeah, I agree. Look between the lines. I've been married for nearly 25 years. What does it say about me? It says that you married someone who is very, very, very low standards. No, I'm joking. No, it means that, yes. I mean, look, I think, and on a side note, I think couples that have been together for so long know how to give and take shit. You know, like, they know how to throw things about. It's just how it works. There are a couple of couples out there who are just, like, built on love, but there are a couple of couples out there who are built on Schadenfreude. I am definitely one of them. Wow, I didn't play this much with Heroforge yet. Man, Heroforge, so, Jeanette, really, really quickly... the stuff you can do with Heroforge is amazing. I'm just gonna save this real quick just to brag a little bit. So one thing, let me start by saying this. This channel is sponsored by Heroforge. We are sponsored. All of these shows are paid for, and we get minis to show off because that's it. But I, as a regular person, am very, very honest about how I feel about stuff. And there are some things about Heroforge that, you know, kind of like meh. But what you can actually do is incredible, and there's a Facebook group called Masters of Heroforge that they do some incredible stuff. Like, check this dude out, right? This guy made a lionfish triton, right? And that's like several tails that he's made look into fins. He's got the butterfly wings, and he's got 2 sets of butterfly wings. He's got like the different multiple horns to create the spines. I thought this was amazing. You know what I mean? You can see all the pieces that he's used up here. It's very intricate, but the fact that you could actually put them in that configuration and get that is amazing. Another really good one is the Lady of the Green River. I mean, look at that. And again, you can see like it's got like somewhere in this piece there are 6 pairs of arms. Oh, 3 pairs of arms. And yeah, it's just amazing. It's so pretty and so beautiful. The way that they've made the colors work, the way that they've made the pose, everything about it. So you can actually do some incredible stuff. And it's not even just humanoids either. Like, take a look at, where is he? Monsters. That's where he'd be. Take a look at the Blood Golem. I've shown off the Blood Golem before. But look at that. And you can see all the pieces that were needed to make this. And it's still fundamentally human. Like, if we break the illusion here and just give him a regular pose, then that's what he actually looks like. You know what I mean? And they've turned that into that, which is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Blows my mind. I'll show off one more. One more I'll show off, and then that'll be it. And that is the Shark. I love the Shark. That one was just beastie. Look at that. That's just amazing. And like I said, the biggest element of it is that you, like, not only can you use these for like your tokens, so you know, like if you're playing D&D online, like a lot of people are right now, you can just create shark tokens. So you know, it's like cool. I'll pick a cool frame. Let's go with this kind of, you know, goldy dirty one. We'll go with the background. We'll keep it an ocean background. There we go. We're gonna, well, you know what? I like the color of the gold, but let's go with blue instead, or even red to make it sure that people know it's a bad guy. There you go. So red, boom, there it is. And then you just copy that, and that's it. That's the printout thing. And you can also make portraits of it as well. So if you want to, like, you know, just show the artwork off to individuals, you can, you know, yeah. So anyway, like I said, Heroforge, very robust for what you can actually do with it nowadays. When it started out, you know, it was a lot simpler, but now, whew, lots of cool stuff. Don't save that, thank you. No teeth. No teeth. No teeth. Let's have a look at what no teeth looks like. Teeth. No teeth. Yeah, that kind of works. That kind of works in a weird way. I'll have a think about that. We'll come back to that. Remind me when we get to the end. This is going to be Esther's new shape change look, her Halloween version. Nice. Stretched arms out. Yep. Kind of looks like Hag Ravens from Skyrim. Yeah, it does a bit. Can I lengthen the hands? I can't lengthen the hands. I can lengthen the arms. Let's see. Arm length. Here we go. Yeah, so I can lengthen the arms a lot, which I think is what we're kind of going for here. So yeah, I can definitely lengthen the arms. Oh, and I should probably also make her gaunt arms and gaunt legs. Damaged legs? No, gaunt legs. Where is it? Emaciated legs. Yeah, there we go. All right. Love Nanny Hog. Yeah. It has a pipe. It does have a pipe. Jamar, hello. Sorry, I'm catching up with chat. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Those poses look like he has to go to the bathroom. Probably have a rider broom traditionally too with the hand placement. Admij, hello. Welcome. Dawn Up North, I like that. Love it. It's okay. Desme has to work tonight. Well, do tell her I send all my love. Question, Michael, can you do a hunchback? I mean, like I said, that's probably as hunched, I think, as you can get. You could probably work on the hunch a little bit more, but there's no like haunch. There's no actual option to create one. Not without like maybe like what I would probably do if I was creating a haunch for characters. I would likely make a background item, like maybe a backpack, right? Like maybe the bag, and then I would maybe try to rotate the bag so that it comes up like, I mean, it's not ideal, but you know what I mean? Like, I'd probably try and make it look like something like that, and then match the coloration of that bag to you know, to the clothes that they're wearing. That's probably the only way I could see a hunch happening. Yeah, these are magnificent. They are. They are. Hello, chat. Yay! Hi, Desme. Hello, hello, hello. That's epic. Jasmine. Hi, Jazz. Hello, hello. Gonna play Xbox tonight. Nice. I'm actually FYI. After the stream, I'm gonna do another stream where we're gonna be playing Darkest Dungeon 2. I'm gonna be playing Darkest Dungeon 2 today. Why? Because I just got it, and I want to play it, and I want to stream with you guys because I like hanging out with you guys. Lord Garth and DM Stretch. Hello, hello. I spent way too much time on Heroforge. I'm almost caught up. Mozzle, hello. I was told to come and talk to you about where to get token maps in Australia. Token maps? I don't know what token maps are. If you're talking about token maps, there's a couple of map makers that I use. Like that I use for my streams. I use 2-minute tabletops. They do some amazing stuff. I use Neutral Party. They're probably my biggest one that I use. I love Neutral Party. And Spell Arena are the other ones. Moonlight maps are something on my radar at the moment, but I haven't gotten anything from them yet. Has anyone seen The Last Unicorn? Yes, love The Last Unicorn. Best freaking thing ever. Thank you, DM Stretch, for the cheers. Cheers to you, buddy. Cheers to you. Can you hold your back? Yep, that was a question for Dawn reminding like yes, it's true. Oh my god, why? How am I getting away? This is not a charisma check. Okay. Have they done Discworld? Hand holding a ball. Let's have a look. All right. Hands. Crystal ball. I mean, this is the new small crystal ball. There's also a big one, I think. I mean, we could. Thank you, Fancy. All right, I'm gonna keep the ball there just for now, and we'll play around with it. Loki maps. Sorry, battle maps. Oh, right. Yes, to talk to me about battle maps. Yeah. So, okay, battle maps. If you want to make battle maps, there are 3 things I can recommend. So let me put this in chat real quick because again, we like chatting. This is the whole stream. So. The first place I've got to say is head to dungeonfog.com. Dungeonfog.com is run by a friend of mine, Till, and there are amazing battle map options in Dungeon Fog. The second one is one that I've started looking at. Look, I'm only partially proficient with these guys, but they are another Australian group. Absolutely love their mission statement and how they're currently going about creating a really, really robust digital platform. A digital map maker. And that is Heroforge. Heroforge is really cool. I'm definitely digging some of the materials. I need more time to dig into it before I can say, yes, this is amazing, but definitely worth checking out. And then, of course, if you want some pre-made ones, head over to patreon.com and try out Neutral Party and 2-minute tabletop, I think. I'm hoping that that's the right one. But yes, go check those guys out. They do some amazing battle maps as well. Okay. Let's see. If he plays a stream, you can decide declare as a work expense. Yeah, maybe. You can't watch it without crying because it reminds me of my mother. Watch what? Did I forget something? Oh, with The Last Unicorn. Yeah. No, it is a really sad movie, dude. Legend, thank you. No worries. Anytime. Anything I can do to help gamers and role players, be cool, because that's what this is all about. All right. Back to the mini. So we have our hag with those creepy long arms, which I think was a great addition. So now what we want to do is we want to start building not only her form, but we want to build her personality as well. Because here's the thing. Ultimately, we could just go, cool, druid outfit, bam, and then be done. But I think it's really important to know that when we create characters, whether they're NPCs or whether they're PCs, the big 3 are important backstory questions to give motivation and life to any character. Without it, it's just, it may as well stay like this, you know what I mean? It's a generic, neutral thing. You get the impression of it, and that's about it. This is a great example. This is, for me, what a character is without backstory. It is a colorless, static thing that has a vague shape of a character. That's how I feel. You know, when people come to play at my game tables and it's like, okay, cool, I'm a barbarian. Okay, cool. Where are you from? The forest. Cool. All right, so you're a forest barbarian. Okay, well, tell me a bit about yourself. I get angry and I hit things. That's what this is. That's what that looks like to me. Yeah. Anyway, I run D&D for my wife and son, so maps are important. Dude, yeah, great. Fantastic. That is awesome. Though, I will say this. If you do run maps, it's a great chance to use minis, but also I am a big fan of theater of the mind as well. I love how maps can inspire your players, but at the same time, like how the theater of the mind can really open up and break those boundaries as well. So there you go. All right. So the big three questions that I ask of any. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I've got. Yeah, I don't look at my mini cupboard anymore. It's very sad. Anyway, so the big three questions. Here are your big three questions. The big three questions, and I'll write them in chat so anyone who wants to can copy them. Are number one, why are you invested in the adventure? Why is this character involved in the story? Number two, why are you invested in the party's success, or in the case of villains, failure? 3, what motivates your character forward? So without a good character motivation, your character is going to be stagnant. They may as well just be the baker in the next town, right? So those 3 questions are imperative to any character to give it life, to give it color, to give it theme. So we don't have an adventure, of course, so we can't answer number 1 because this is just a hag we're making. But number 2, why are they invested in the party's success or failure? So I want to hear some ideas from you guys. What are some of the ways that this hag may be invested in hindering or becoming an obstacle to the group? What has the group done? What will the group do? Or what is, you know, where are they coming across this hag? What's the dealio? And while we're collecting up some ideas, I'm gonna throw out that this is not even a type of hag yet. We haven't even decided, like, if we want a night hag, do we want a blood hag, do we want a what do you call it, a green hag? Thank you, that's the one. Yeah, what are the ideas? So throw them out there, and we'll collect them, and then we'll do a poll for it, and then we'll make that the motivation. I see collecting youthfulness. It is cliche, but I like cliche because the thing about cliches is you can always take that idea and then you can, like, adjust it and make it something new. What does the hag want? Why so bad? That's what I'm gonna call it. She wants youthfulness. Steals youth. That's cool. Idea. There's a town near a swamp. This hag appears in a full moon, and when her powers are the strongest, the ball glows like the moon. She used to be the mayor and got cursed by the previous hag, and she's looking for the right person to come and become the next hag. Ah, okay. So a hag curse. I like that. Inherited. So we're gonna look at things like, if she passes on the curse, does she then become free? Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff there, and it builds the curse too. So that's a cool story. I like that. How's it looking? Looking okay. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty scary. Collects treasure to lure adventurers in to steal their youthfulness. Ooh, okay. I like that. So that's less of a why and more of a how. How does she steal youth? Which I'm gonna also put just treasure up with the steal youth. Archetypal, not cliche. No, that's cliche. Cliche is the stealing of the youth. Stealing youth, eating babies. Those are the cliches. All right. Any other motivations why this hag might be an obstacle to the group? I mean, maybe territorial. Maybe the hag wants to be isolated. So looking at hag wants to be left alone. Territorial. Yeah, hag wants to be left alone. Come through the area. the hag just wants you to get the hell out. She decides, rather than telling you to go or forcing you to leave, it'd be much easier to murder. Get off my property. Yeah, that could be good. That could be good. Oh, maybe the players stole something. Players stole something, like they didn't realize was important. Could be that they stole an effigy of something. You know, like maybe it might be something like very mundane too, like a silver spoon that they found. You know what I mean? And the silver spoon could have been housing the soul of a demon. Could be 100, you know, like there's tons of ideas that come with that idea. So the hag is actually trying to recover something that the players had stolen. All right, I like that one. She's a collector of secrets and assumes everyone is coming off to be a thief. So paranoid. Paranoid, I like that one. I like that one. All right, we got a couple here. All right, so let's throw this out there. Total Karen. It's Karen hag. Oh man, I feel like, look, this is not the Halloween stream, okay? So Karen hag is gonna be next level. All right, here we go. Why so bad? Let's take our motivations. Why is this hag after our PCs? What have they been up to? What are they doing? Could have been protecting something else, protecting their young. Yeah, that's true. I'll throw the protection thing into the wants to be left alone, right? So that'll be kind of in that if you want to vote for she's trying to protect her area of the swamp. Paranoid? Just a paranoid hag? Oh, lots of votes for paranoid. Okay. Got a few for paranoid. We got some for the hag curse. I did like the hag curse. Player's stolen object. We've got a couple there too now. All right. This is still anyone's game. There are 28 people in chat. The difference in the winner and the lowest is only 4, so you guys have plenty of wiggle room. Morsel, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay here. In case you didn't know, I run a ton of D&D games on the channel, as well as, you know, just kind of hang out with people. Wednesday's my hangout day, so we make Heroforge minis and chill and chat. So if you have any questions about, like, role-playing in general, or, you know, any of the stuff I do, you know, like, yeah, feel free to chat about it. Like, we hang out. This is a very casual stream. All right. Looks like we're going with the hag curse. Can the hag have a swamp crocodile pet? Look, story-wise, yes, but Heroforge-wise, I can't really put a crocodile here. Mate, I have all the questions. You don't have enough time. Ha ha ha. Chat, can we tell poor Morsel about my semblances of time? When no one has ever said Michael does not have enough time. Michael makes time out of nothing. I spend so much of my life doing D&D stuff. It's crazy. So yes, ask away. You have the floor to ask anything and everything in these types of streams. Okay. So, hag inherited curse. I like that. I like that a lot. So, yes. Okay, hag inherited curse. Okay, so let's chew on this a little bit. So, in this particular no dag tricks to make a crocodile pet. Oh well. Look, I can turn oh, damn you. Okay. I could make an artwork for it. And I'm not going to waste a Heroforge mini for this idea, but the only way I could see it working is if I were to create a base, right? And then make so I'm going to show you this here real quick. Again, I'm not doing this, but I am going to tell you that theoretically, right, is you... Actually, I don't even need to go there. Okay. So what you would... Actually, I know it'd be easier if I did. Okay. So if I go here, right, and then what I do is I take this, right, but then I go into my photo booth, and I, like, color... Let's see, water. There we go. Decals, blood. Up, please. Thank you. And let's rotate that slightly. Down a little bit. There we go. And then we just find that right angle there. Beautiful. Okay. So then what we do is we... Oh yeah, we can make... Yeah, oh yeah, blood. Yeah, you can totally add blood stains and stuff. Also, hi Matt! For those of you, ladies and gentlemen, who do not know, Matthew Perkins, DM, is in the house. We love Matt. Matt is a wonderful YouTuber, podcaster, and streamer. Definitely go check out our lovely friend Matt. We were in a podcast with him very recently for the Peapod, talking... I don't even remember what we were talking about. We were just hanging out and having fun. I just remember it was an absolute blast. I hope you're doing well, dude. But yes, we are... there are bloodstains. So, long story short... If I were to make a crocodile companion, here's what I would do. I would capture this image, right? I would capture just that. And then what I would do is I would capture the image of my hag and then actually put that, like, reduce the size of the head and put it there on the base. That would be how I would do it. But it would only be for your digital portrait. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be... You couldn't do it as a mini. But it doesn't mean you couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. So there. I did something. Making a croc companion. Jesus. All right, so there we go. So today we're making a hag. So we're making a swamp hag. And here is the story so far. So, once upon a time, there is a small town, a village, nestled among the bayous of a deep, dark, and devastating swamp. There in which a curse, every year on the full moon of All Hallows Eve, or whatever we want to say it, a swamp hag comes to the town and claims one of the individuals, one of the women. Dragging them into the swamp, they then transform them into a hag. I like the idea. I think we can revisit the whole idea of what if there's a hag coven that lives in the town. So rather than it being like associated with time, because time is obviously a good thing, because it means that your PCs arrive at that exact moment that someone is about to be kidnapped, and that kind of works. But what if we lent on the idea of the hag coven? So there's always 3 sisters to the hag coven. And anytime one of the hags dies, they then need to find a replacement. So the hag goes out and seeks a young woman who they then take and then they corrupt with their curse. And that curse transforms them into a replacement sister for the coven. What do you guys think of that? Is that a good starting base for that? What do you think? Let me know. Hey, Dad, did you look at Fizzbangs? Hey, GM Workshop. Yes, I did. Long story short, I love the bestiary. I think the spells needed a little bit more, like you needed more spells. Dread kind of felt the same way. Some of the spells were great. I love there was one spell where you could actually walk and create like a little line of fire and burn people. That was very cool. I love that they added in the Draconomicon, because that was one of my favorite books from 3.5, so I'm glad that there's more information there. And as for the classes, look, I'm going to be honest, the monk one didn't excite me, but the ranger one, where you actually get to have a Drake companion, very much did. So, all in all, very good purchase. Quite liked what I saw in it. So yeah, there you go. Character looks very polite. It does. Bold trap souls. Ooh. Maybe we could do that. Regale us with stories from Oscar Pathfinder days. No, no, definitely not calling myself Oscar Pathfinder anymore. All right, cool. Yeah, I think I'm all caught up. All right, I like the Coven replacing Sisters idea. Yes. Would flip the hag story. Sparks more ideas for hags. Okay, cool. Imagine if a female player arrived in town at the moment of this and they see their skin change. Ooh. So yeah, okay, so that brings us to the next really cool element, right? And that is, what is the instigator of change? 5 sisters, earth, wind, fire, water, and spirit. Look, I love the theme, but it's it's not the way of the hag. If anything, the way of the hag could be either 3 sisters for the coven or 4. The reason being is it's either, like in Wicca, there is a strong tie to the 3 sisters because of Mab, which is, of course, the 3-headed witch god, or the 4 cardinal directions, so the north, south, east, and west, which is based on the natural inclinations and the natural ley lines of the world. So, I mean, 4 maybe, but I'd say if you're looking at a D&D game and you're trying to run it, more hags does not make the game more fun. It's, you got to kind of like condense it, because because if you make 3 hags, you need to make 3 hags. You need to make 3 unique and distinct personalities and 3 unique and distinct characters. So having 5 of these characters who are supposed to be very closely knitted together is just going to cause you more headaches. So 3 is good. 3 is fine. So the hags, one of them dies. What happens? All right, I'm gonna throw this in a poll because I've got some ideas and I think I'd like you guys to just decide on this one. So, new poll. Here we go. The hag curse, because I'm loving the idea of the hag curse. All right. So 1, hag dies, and a person is chosen by the hag. When they're chosen by the hag, they're then kidnapped, taken away, fed some herbs and some poisons and whatever, and then they turned into a hag. Number 2, what if the swamp is cursed, and there always has to be 3 hags? So if they have the 3 hags be cursed by the swamp, as you say, someone could be arriving in town and just simply start manifesting abilities. So that could also be it. A ritual. So there is a ritual that is that the 2 remaining hags are performing in the middle of the swamp, right? And as they're performing this in the middle of the swamp, say a little girl, starts to act very strange. They start to walk into the swamp and they start to go places and things like that. This could very well be a cool way, like you have to stop the ritual. And the last one is, I'm going to call it life transference. So keeping into the idea of stealing youth, the ritual that the hags undergo is not about oh, this hag died and so this one now replaces it, but as a hag is dying, its soul and its essence or its presence starts to inject itself into a victim. And that's the ritual there, is that their life, the actual, so the hag is getting a new body more than this person is becoming a new hag, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's like reincarnation, very much so, Oracle. By the way, hi, Oracle. Yay. Okay, so we're doing a vote. We're choosing our favorites. Let's go. Let's find out what we're going with. Star Wars essence transfer. Yeah. Something like very, very similar to that. Yes. Let's see. Let's catch up on chat while we're waiting for the poll. Where are we at? Flip the hag story. All right, make the hags good guys. Maybe this desperate woman wants to find immortality and is seeking the hags but doesn't want to deal with it. So, maybe the hags are maybe that's one of the ways that they manipulate people, is they tell people they'll grant them immortal life but then trick them into becoming hags. That's a cool one, GM Workshop. I think that's an awesome one. 5 sisters: earth, wind, fire, water, and spirit. So the 5 symbols of the pentagram represent each of the different cardinal directions, and the 5th one is to heaven, and the 4th one is to hell. That's the whole idea behind the 5 and the pentagrams and stuff like that.
The 5 elements is actually very typical of Asian cultures, not Western ones. It's been on Netflix before. Maybe you should give it a watch when you find the time. The Witcher? Almighty Johnsons. Oh. No, I haven't seen the Almighty Johnsons. I don't even know what that is. You mean they might have already been cursed but not activated? Yeah, well, that's exactly it. The Hag's unnecessary evil, if they're removed, what they are guarding could be even worse. Yeah, that could be cool. Like maybe there's a big chunk of the swamp itself that is actually alive, and the swamp hags keep it at bay. That could be really cool. I like that idea. Like Lamia, like Llama, they know the third hag is going to arise from the swamp. I mean, just reincarnate. Yeah, that's it. Could be just a reincarnation thing. I have to lurk, but go for a bit. Must find food. Go and forage, newbie goddess. Find the deliciousness. And enjoy yourself. The reincarnation one reminds me of Orchid in Warframe. Haven't played Warframe. I know it's a game. Scozy! Welcome in. Maybe being a hag is a good thing as they protect their own town. They could be a competition to be chosen as a hag apprentice. I like that idea. That's kind of cool. All right, we've got life transference. DM Stretch, hey Dead Aussie, good news and bad news. Good news is I'm getting back into my D&D games. Awesome, that is great news. Bad news is it's because I'm looking for a new job again. Oh no! Well look, I'm sorry to hear that. And for what it's worth, I think that you are an incredibly talented world builder and game master, and I would definitely use this time to not only look for more work, because work and money is very, very important, especially for supporting yourself and your family, but also use this opportunity to explore those elements of your skill set that I think are going to really help you as well. Because produce small splat book adventures, release them on DriveThru RPG. Try and make try to use some of that free time and make some personal self-publication income. Because ultimately, we live in a world now where making money in D&D comes down to time, blood, sweat, and tears. And, if you've got the time, all you need is the blood and sweat, and you're good. At some point, pagans, when I figured the concept, see the 5 elements. Yeah, look, it's not a uniform thing. Like, there are so many different branches and versions of Wicca. The origins of the 5 elements, however, came from in Asian culture, there is it's a symbol. It is a pentagram. It's not a pentagram. It's like a hexagon. Hexagon? Yeah, hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pentagon. It is a pentagon, which represented the different elements, but it also represented the different lifestyle beliefs, and it's tied into a lot of stuff, which of course has changed and shaped the ideas of Wicca and magic and all that stuff. Also, keeping in mind there are very few true Wicca around anymore. Very, very few. Lots of it's just inspired by Hollywood and all that jazz. Maybe there's a malevolent lady of the lake type character that has cursed the area, and she's one that says this one will be next or that one will be next. Ooh, okay. So like an overarching kind of finger of the hags. Okay, I like that. All right. So let's kind of recycle back here. So we're going with the idea of a swamp hag whose transference of life is kind of the mainstay here. So I love that idea. Let's see if we can capture some of that. In our does it not give me the other hand? I'd like the other hand to have stuff. Let me just try something real quick. No, you can't. Damn. That's a shame. Okay, so maybe what I'd need in the other hand, rather than an orb, is maybe I need. Maybe we need something that looks like it's sucking out souls. Let's see what looks like it's sucking out souls. Ooh, I kind of like that. That kind of slimy, grimy type thing. And then what we could do is we could actually add some of that. Yeah, we can add some of that there. Yeah, I think that could work. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Because then what we could do is, like I said, if it kind of like plays on that swamp vibe. So if we go with like this blackish tar-like stuff. And then have it look as though the swamp hag is drawing that energy in. We could have the decals on the blood splatter. So we rotate that way. And then we move that to here. And then we add that. So you can see how it's like going up the arm a bit. And then what we could do is we could have yeah, I think that's good. I think that's actually fine, to be honest. So yeah, it's almost like the essence is sort of being drained or being sort of slurped out here. So I kind of dig that. Let's also add in some like rotten harbor, no, mossy wood. Mossy wood? Well, let's go with mossy wood, but then let's darken that up a bit, so that is just that kind of miserable looking wood, like a lot of yellows and a lot of greens. Yeah, there it is. Good. It's that kind of crummy looking, like rotten marsh kind of color, which is good. And then let's add in a splash of this just to kind of lose those little like overhangs. Because remember, when Heroforge is not perfect, and there is going to be little overhangs. So like as you can see here, the berries on the staff are overhanging with the spell. So just changing them to the same color as the grime, for example, makes a big difference. Now, if we're looking at swamp hags, I think a nice purple kind of looks looks good. And as for the leaves, we want dead, dry, and desiccated leaves. So like kind of, yeah, definitely kind of like, like, wow, things are bad, things are good. Oh, actually, you know what? No, actually, we should probably look at like brighter color leaves, to be honest. Like if you're thinking about like the fact that life is being transferred, then yeah, maybe it should be brighter. Maybe it should be. Yeah, maybe it should be that, something like that. Maybe. I don't know. Let's keep it that way for now. Okay. So we got the idea of the swamp. We've got the idea of the curse. So I like the idea. So the life transference. So as this swamp hag is dying, somebody else is becoming cursed, or the essence of that person's life is then reinvigorating the child. So when a child is born in the town, let's say that. Let's add in the whole town thing, because I think there's lots of people who are here who've said the town should like be accepting of the hag. They should be. There's a reason why, obviously, these hags have been allowed to reside in this particular area. So what if there's a ritual where every generation, the firstborn child, the firstborn woman of each particular generation, is born and branded with a symbol, like a symbol of the hag. When one of the hags dies, their essence flows into someone who bears that mark, and the mark then has them transfer. When they see the discoloration and stuff like that, the town holds a farewell ritual. They have lots of food, they have lots of drink. The parents are very proud. They lavish the child with attention, and then they send the child into the woods. With a bunch of guards. Now, these guards aren't to protect the child. They're to make sure that the child doesn't run away and that no one tries to save the child at the same time. So as the child is brought into the middle of, like, nowhere, it's basically just put there and said, cool, you stay here. And then the swamp basically consumes the child. Like vines and mud and murk basically just devour the child entirely. and then as it does so, that life essence and that organic matter, I guess, is used to revive the witch who is dying, or even replace the whole body. Maybe. I mean, that could always be a thing. Maybe she's trying to find a way to break the curse, but she's afraid that the PCs will ruin it all, give the players a moral choice. Currently, the motivation that we had is that she is trying to rid herself of the curse. So that's a perfectly good reason as to what. Maybe there is something in the works for her to try and rid herself of this curse. So let's write these down so that we can keep them all together and nice and neat. And they will go onto the Dead Aussie Gamer Discord server as well. So if you guys want to see the end results, go check out our Discord, where all of them will go and live. Okay, here we go. So, Swamp Hag, Coven's Curse. The swamp continually replenishes the members of the Coven by stealing the young women who live on the lands. When a hag dies or is dying, the curse manifests in a suitable candidate who is lured to the swamp, consumed and transformed, and whose life is transformed, I guess, into that of the dying hag. Our hag is trying to rid themselves of this curse and return to being a person. But the PCs have interrupted the ritual, mistaking it for an evil ritual. No, actually, you know what? PCs have interrupted the ritual. This hag, who has no name yet, is trying to trigger the sacrifice before she is dying and dead, in order to have the young woman replace her and free the hag from its curse. So that's kind of cool. So as DM Stretch suggested, having the hag already kind of under the influence of the curse, wanting to be human again, she might not be dying, but trying to instigate that curse's trigger, so that when this new hag appears, she's imagining that the essence or that hagness is going to go into this new body, and she's going to then be set free because she's not dying. So that could be really cool, and I dig that. All right, let's check up on chat real quick. Looks cool, looks gross. Hag circle of spores. You know what? We could. While you mention that. Oh God, what have I done? Come back. There we go. All right. Base. So while I remember, let's go with the Haggy base here. If anyone asks, I always like the circle bases. That's just what I like. Let's see. Let's go with fungus. Where's the fungus? Maybe a mouse. Is there more fungus? I feel like there should have been more. I think I'm blind. I think I missed it. Acorns. That. There we go. Fungus. Yep. Sweet. Alright, that looks nice. I think that rat looks really cute too. I like the rat. Maybe that's too many fungus vines. Tentacles? Acorns. Nope. It's a tricky one, that one. Pumpkins? Bear trap? Cauldron. Yes. No, definitely cauldron. Cauldron and a rat. Yep, done. Good. All right. Hag suckless spores looks cool. Looks cool. Looks gross. Yep. She could hug so many children at once. She could. She could. When a child is born as a hag is dying, it receives a birthmark. Yes, I like the idea of the birthmark idea. In fact, I'm going to write that down. Children born in the swamp. Young female children born in the swamp are born with a birthmark, which claims, which is important for the ritual. Okay, I like that. Could the child be a peasant of a noble, handed over regardless? Good question, Scozy. I think it has to be someone born with the mark. And I think what could be really cool, and I'm going to write this down as a quest idea. I'm actually loving this. This is awesome. Quest idea. What could be cool for a quest idea is a noble woman gave birth on the road through the cursed swamp and wants the PCs to remove the curse. But the curse is a birthmark. It's not curse, so you can't cast remove curse on the birthmark. You have to go to the swamp and actually deal with it. So that's cool. So that's cool. I'm gonna be up most of the night. Oof. Only the weak need to sleep every night. Why do I see Michelle Pfeiffer playing this role? Maybe swamp hags protect the town, so they willingly give up their sacrifice. Maybe. I mean, I love the idea of the hag not being your typical kind of evil villain, but I love the idea that it's like there's this desperation here because the hag is not trying to do anything evil. Like the hags themselves, maybe they are trying to protect the swamp in some way, and people who are native to this area are willing to give up these sacrifices, but. Having a noble person come involved, they don't want to sacrifice their kid. That makes no sense. So that's why the PCs might be involved, and that's a really cool story arc there. She's trying to break the curse to save everyone. I think she's trying to break the curse to save herself. I feel like saving everyone is a little too heroic. Saving herself is selfish, but it's not an evil thing. You know, it becomes like she's desperate. You know, and it still adds that moral quandary without that kind of twist of, the heroes are the villains. Fungus among us. Hee. Hey, L. Brown, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing absolutely well. We are making a hag, and we're building up the story. It's a great story so far. It's an omen rather than a curse. Yeah, okay, cool. I like that. The birthmark is an omen. Birthmark, which is an omen, not a curse. Yep, very important. Or Hag's Curse ensures the birth of a new generation. Ooh, I like that. That's kind of cool. I think we got a lot of stuff here, but I'm happy with that. So the Swamp Hag's Coven Curse. The swamp constantly replenishes the members of the coven by stealing women from the land. Female children born on the swamp are born with an omen, birthmark, which is important for the ritual. When a hag dies or is dying, the curse manifests a suitable candidate who is then lured into the swamp, consumed by the swamp itself, as the life, whatever dwindling remains of that life of the hag, is then transferred into the young body. The current hag is trying to instigate the curse before she is dying, so that the hag's essence gets out of the body and it returns her to being a regular person. She doesn't care about the other kid, but at the same time she's just desperate. The PCs are now trying to stop that from happening. The PCs are involved because a noblewoman had given birth on the road through the swamp, and the child was born with a birthmark. So the child is now the victim, and this hag, not knowing it, is, is the one who is luring the PCs in. So there we go. We have our story. We have our cool thing. We have the type of hag we have, which is a swamp hag. So let's very quickly Google swamp hag Swamp hang? D&D. Yeah, just gonna hang out in the swamp here. Don't y'all worry. All right, so let's have a look at some swamp hags here. All right, so we got a couple of different variations. I kind of like them. Like, obviously, as I mentioned, we've got different hags, right? You've got, like, the green hag, which is, like, your typical kind of, like, forest hag kind of thing. You've got your standard old crotchety witch hag. You've got the aquatic hag. I don't think we'll use an aquatic hag. I just don't see it. You've got the night hag, which is these creatures here. Night hags are always really cool. Let's see. What other hags do we have? We have Zoriada from Malifaux, which I love. It's probably there because of its a relevant search. Where is the blood hag? Oh, that's another hag. I think that's a night hag as well. Let's see. Blood hag. There's also the blood hag, which is, yeah, there we go. This is the one from Pathfinder. Blood hags are very pretty, but they're very gross. Very disgusting. Okay, so what type of hag do we like? What level are we going with? Brr. Is that a thing? Do I need to... Brr hag. Okay, let's see that. Ah, the ice hag. Yes. A beer hag. Do I want it to be an icy one? Interesting. Interesting thought. All right, a burr hag. All right, let's put this to a vote. Let's put this to a vote. I like voting. I like involving you guys because you guys are important to the stream and important to the creation of this character. So, hag type. So we got green hag, night hag, burr hag, a blood hag, or a... What was the other one? We're not doing aquatic. Green, night, regular hag. So regular hag is like kind of like your it's kind of like your human skin tones. You know what I mean? Like it just looks like an old lady. That's what we're looking at. So the regular hag is the old lady hag, not like green skin or blue skin or whatever. Definitely not using dusk and sea hags. All right. One for Burr, one for Night. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Night hags are very popular, I find. A lot of D&D games, I think, have night hags. I was playing Curse of Strahd. There is a green hag, and there is a couple of night hags. There's one green hag that I came across, and there was like 3 or 4 like freaking Annis hags. Annis hags are probably more closely related to the night hags. But yeah. Swamp and green makes sense. Yeah, swamp and green makes sense. Look, it's a vote of popularity. It's not a what do you call it? It's not a what would be the most thematic. It's a what do we want to do? I mean, look, when we did Legendary Season 2, the first thing we made was a bagpiping cat with that was like glam rock. So, you know, it's okay for things to be a little bit off. Regular Hag is the title tap of Deep, Dark, and Devastating Hypotenuse first album. Huh. Ah. Regular Hag. No one wants the regular Hag. Night Hag looks like it's taking the lead. I think we might be going with a Night Hag. All right. Night Hag it is, ladies and gentlemen. So so that gives us some good grounds to play around with. So let's start with the skin tone. So Night Hags have that kind of very kind of darkish skin. Maybe even darker than that. Yeah, I'd probably say... even say that. That would be... I mean, is that even? Let's have a look. Because I remember there's like kind of a purpley kind of color. There we go. So let's try and meet up here. I mean, okay, so if I had to pick a Night Hag, I kind of like... I think
See, I think that's a little too purple. I definitely like that type of night hag. Yeah, these are also okay. Okay. Don't load that up. Okay. All right. So I kind of like that, but let's play around with that tone a little bit. So what I want is I want it to be dark, and I want it to be on the blue-purple spectrum. I want the high notes to be on the blue spectrum, because that's what that one was, right? So the high notes you can see there are very blue, so we can make that very blue. And then the low notes were kind of like that, just blackish purple. So let's move that one back there. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we have our night hag color. Looking into hags. Hey, Salsa Ray, what's up? Yes, we're making a hag for today's Heroforge thing. What shape are their ears? Do they even have ears? They don't have ears. I have never noticed that. Oh, she has ears. Okay, this guy, she doesn't have ears. She doesn't have ears, right? Like, I'm not blind or nothing, right? Let me just, yeah. No, she don't have ears. I was just seeing if they had spiked ears or something. Most of the time they're behind their hair, so I mean, yeah, it's like, it's always hiding their ears. Why are they hiding their ears for? They must have normal ears. No, there we go. We got like slightly pointy ears. Okay. That was something I never noticed before. See, because she don't have ears either. Huh, weird. Adam is showing his kittens in my hard can't. Kittens on Adam's channel. Okay. So I like that. I think let's have a look. Yeah, I think those are the ones. Yeah, I think these are the ones. These are the ears. Like small and kind of crummy looking ears. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Now let's have that black tar over their lips. Eyes are kind of white or golden. They're kind of like piercing, aren't they? So let's go with those ones for now. Like we'll come back and revisit. Hair is white or black. Let's take a look. Black hair or white. That's a tough one. What was the name of the hag from Legend? When I think of the hag, I think it's her. Hey, Crimson Rockstar, what's up? What is up? Let's see. Not much happening here. Just building a giant clone in Minecraft. Giant cone in Minecraft for reasons. Fair enough. We're blessed and born without ears. Yeah, no, today's going good. Crimson, we are building a hag who is kind of in the middle of stealing someone's essence and trying to turn herself into a human, because the curse that transforms people into hags, when a hag is dying, steals the body of another person. But she's like, if I steal them while I'm not dying, maybe they'll become the hag and I won't be anymore. So that's the thing. Yeah, so there you go. Any Halloween scary movie recommendations? 13 Ghosts, flat up. Flat up. That is, yeah, 13 Ghosts is my recommendation.
Are frog ears slits? I don't even know for sure. They're actually like drums. They're actually like flat pads that have a thin membrane on the sides of their ears. I know because I used to have a pet frog. His name was Sebastian. He escaped, and I hope that he lived a long and happy life. Not much else. Doing stuff while waiting stuff is on. Gonzaman! Hello, what's up? What's the name of the hag from Legend? Yes, I don't know. Dawn, white hair, bald on top. Need to hop off. Have an awesome stream. Tura Fancy, have a good one. Meg Mucklebone, praise Google. White or black, maybe turning green as the life force leaves it. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so let's play around with that hairstyle. And we'll start with the white, like we did before. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into My Mix. We're going to create a copy. Push that to the green element. And then we get that darker green. And then let's get that really dark green. All right, what do you think of that? Is that a cool hairstyle? I mean, we can fiddle around with stuff, but like, is that kind of what we were talking about? Like how it goes from light to green? Okay. If we like that, then we'll keep it. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, I like that. Yeah, I think it's good. All right, let's give her some rotten teeth, because I feel like rotten teeth make a hag really good. All right. So now that we've got a lot of the general basics idea here, now we can actually, I mean, normally I wouldn't color it already, but, you know, like, knowing the body type helps me greatly. Because now I can go to the clothing, and I can go, okay, well, how should we dress her? So we should definitely, as far as headpieces go, I don't imagine this hag with a headpiece, you know. I mean, we could always do like a hood, but you know, like, you know what I mean, like kind of like the old lady with the cowl thing. But I don't think she needs it. I think the hair is pretty sick. Yeah, I don't think it needs it. Chest piece. So there's a lot we could do with the chest pieces here. I think to go with like kind of the swamp hag kind of vibe, you kind of want to aim. You kind of want to aim in like kind of the ruined clothes kind of thing, or you know like partial clothes. You know what I mean? Like, so I think the sash kind of looks good. Let's see. The Woman in Black, good film. Yeah, Woman in Black is a good film. Started watching Halloween Kills. Thought it sucked. I haven't watched it yet. So yeah, this kind of has an Oracle kind of vibe, as does that one. Actually, I think I'd prefer that one over the other one. If we're looking at... no, I don't like long sleeves. Definitely no long sleeves. I think that's my caveat. Tattered clothes. Not so sure. Okay. Yeah. Yep. We've nailed it. Interesting. There's a lot of interesting ideas here. But I think the winner has to be either that cloth or that cloth. The bones of the fool she's slain. Yeah, well, see, we can add stuff like that. So if we, all right. So I'm gonna go with that one. I think this is too many frills. I think that's too nice. That is definitely the vein. So we can add bones. So we add those driftwood pieces. We go to the chest piece and we add a bone skeleton. That's nice, I like that. We go to the waist. I think we need, yeah, kind of that like kind of hag robe kind of thing. I wish there was like, ooh, is that? Oh, maybe. I think that's I don't know. That's dangerously short. It's a bit too dangerously short for me. Maybe. Jeans? No jeans. It's too seaweedy, but right style. I think that's the one. That's definitely the one. Maybe something with bones. Yes, okay, so here we go. So then we go to feet. Let's see. Would she have shoes on? I don't imagine she'd have shoes on. She could have sandals. Nothing scarier than grandma with sandals. Leafy shin guards. No shoes? Yeah, okay. No shoes. No shoes it is. Okay. Let's see. I don't think we need shoulder pads. Or maybe we do. Nah, I don't think we do. No shoulder pads. Okay, so we've got the gear side. I think. Ooh. Ooh, that does look sexy. All right, hold on. I want to try a couple things first. Let me bear with me. Bear with me. So there's this new living lance, which is freaking sick. And that would be very cool. And I'm like pondering if it might even be worth having that be the thing. Like you can see what it's like, right? Having that be the thing that's like draining the life, that'd be really cool. Alternatively, having a knife like that would be kind of cool. What do you think? The staff or the knife? No, shoes are scary. Have you seen Grandma's feet? Look, if you are saying that, then you clearly have not suffered the wrath of a chancla or a thongin from an Aussie mum. Staff. Everyone's saying staff. All right, staff it is. There we go. All right, but I do like the knife, so I'm going to put the knife on the side, though. Yep. So the knife is definitely getting a side billing. On anything on the back? I don't think she needs anything on the back. Ooh, actually, cape. What do you think, what do you think about a cape? The wrath of the chancla. Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. There are only certain cultural people who understand the dangers of a chancla. Okay. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think regarding cape? Do we like cape? No capes. Any other thoughts on the cape? No capes. Just one. Short cape? Flying chanclas. I'm seeing cape. I'm seeing short cape. I kind of like the short cape. No cape doesn't go well with short sleeves. Cape doesn't... Oh, you're saying cape doesn't go well with short sleeves. No, that is kind of true. You know what? Yeah, like if you look at the joiner, like in the middle, it's right. It doesn't quite fit. Okay, fair enough. Nope, that made an excellent logical point, and I will accept it wholeheartedly. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's also look. Maybe let's add some like Let's add some like other things, like to the other side. Like for example, some potion bottles could be kind of cool. Come on, there we go. So maybe some, where are we? Ooh, a voodoo doll. Yes, there you go. That's cool because that could be a nice little tie into the ritual. No capes. Yeah, no capes. No, I like that. So maybe I'll swap sides. So I'll have the doll on that side, and then I'll have the knife on this side. Knife. I want a knife. It's a short blade. Thank you. I know what a knife is. Okay. No, there we go. Okay. Then let's head into poses real quick. Now, again, as you can see here, the doll is kind of being devoured by the dress. So what you want to do is you want to go into your options here for your posing, and you want to push that up, push it out, push it backwards if you want to, which I definitely want to push it backwards. And then just play around with the tiltings until you get it right where you want it. Now remember, at the back of all of these is this like little stick thing, so you want to try and conceal as much of that as possible through the bending of stuff. There we go. Okay, so that's mostly concealed. Let's twist him up a bit. There we go. Okay, so now we got that. Now for the dagger. Twist that around a bit. Okay. There we go. I was going to say anything, but I was being nice to say. Thank you. I appreciate it. Voodoo doll is cute. Voodoo doll is cute. Now, here's another thing here, guys. Now, as you can see, the handle is going to be sticking out, right? Now, there's a very good reason why. You can see here, I have made sure that the top of the handle is touching her outfit. The reason being is that tiny little overlap, when I print it, is going to actually create a very stable structure there, and that is going to be super important. If you leave it hanging out, like, obviously without attaching to anything, you risk having it snap off. So very important to do that, but yeah. All right. So we've got our hag coming together really, really nicely here. I think that's really cool. So now let's color some stuff in. So I think first of all, let's get to to this wood. There we go. I think having some nice bits of wood there definitely stand out. And then let's look at the color of the little vines. Actually, maybe the vines should be like vines, right? So we'll have a couple of reeds and vines. Just make sure that they're all kind of uniform. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Now, what color do we want to give her overall thing? A good tip about the handle. Never thought about that. Yeah, well, I mean, exactly. It's something you wouldn't think about if you didn't know about the way that it behaves. There we go. So we got the bone handle there, which is nice. Beautiful. Let's get some brown leathers just to kind of wrap that all up together, which I think is going to be nice. Black, gray, and muddy. Black, gray, and muddy. Okay, fair enough. Hey, what's up, Avari NCA? Welcome in, welcome in. We are building a swamp hag. This swamp hag's primary goal is to try and trick, I guess, this little girl into taking their place as a swamp hag. It is quite a nasty little ritual that's happening, and our character is coming together quite nicely for our second villain of the villain series.
Actually, maybe we'll do it this way. And then if we yep, there we go. That's the one I wanted. And then maybe bringing that tar bottle color back in. Right, because that tar bottle color is quite nice. Yeah, actually, that's really good. Maybe this girl will get nothing. Maybe this girl gets ill, nothing else can save her when this old lady comes along with an apparent cure. Yeah, that's a cool story. I like that one. That's a good one. Ooh, definitely green in the bucket. Beautiful. Okay, so we've kind of followed the pattern here to like create the grays and the browns and stuff like that, but I'm not overly sold on it. Not yet, at least. Not yet. Maybe a splash of yellow and red, just to give it some color. Maybe blue. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm not entirely sold. Not entirely sold on the gray. I mean, we did want to make it muddy and dirty and stuff like that, but that's I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, thank you so much, Avarian CA, for the subscription. 6-month sub. We have a Twitch baby, as Rob would say. So thank you so much for your continued support. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't had a chance to, Avarian is a wonderful woodworker that makes amazing dice boxes and has their own channel as well. So be sure to give him a follow and check out some of the stuff that they've got going on over there too. What color would the attire be more vibrant to match her life? Interesting. Along come this adventurer to kill this sweet old lady. I like that idea. I definitely like the idea that that the old lady is curing them. But we have already written that bit of the story, so that's what we're going with. We're going with the story that the swamp is trying to reclaim the. Ooh, actually, that actually does help. I don't know why it helps, but it does. Just that difference between the dirty. I think it's because as she's walking through the mud and the murk, right, the lower part of her would be a lot dirtier than the upper part. So I think that actually works for me. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Now the only thing I'm not sold on is the coloration of the magic. Because there's a lot of green here and a lot of brown, which is great. But the magic looks like it's blending into her, and I want the magic to stand out. So that's kind of what I'd be looking at. So let's play around with a couple things here. So what if the magic were... Yeah, what do we think of that? What do you think of like the magic, like, and then maybe turning off that. Okay, what do we think of something like that? And then maybe we could even add that glow to the eyes too. All right, what do we think of? Anyone get the witchy woman? Damn it! Yeah, that's it. Straight into earworm territory. I didn't agree to kiss anyone. You mean the hag? Yeah, there you go. Love the green glowing eyes. Yeah, I think that's cool. But what do you think of this as far as the life transference witch? I mean, we're going to adjust the blast so that it's a little bit more. Well, actually, you know what? Let's adjust the blast now while we remember. So I would need the hand to twist back in that direction. it would have to, so if there's line of sight, it would be there. Didn't want that. Thank you. Alt Z is also your friend in this. Just FYI. All right, come on. Just obey me. Just obey me. That's all I want. You need to go down a little. There you go. All right, good. There we go. I like the colors from the blast. Cool. Glad that you do so. Okay, that kind of works. All right, good. All right, love the green going. Swamp Queen of New Orleans of Red Bones. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like all the vibes that seem to be happening here. Okay, so as you can see, we're just gonna check the angles just to see how things are, but that angle is just off for me. So let's. There it is. Good. That looks nice. And that looks good. Yeah, that looks great. Can I bend it that way a bit? Because I think it'd be easier to like fire it when it's angled slightly towards her. You know what I mean? Beautiful. Okay, there we go. All right, so colors from the blast look good. Let's where's that rat? So looking at the base, I think that cauldron's in kind of a good spot. We can kind of like maybe move it back here a bit, and then what we can do is we can accent the pot with a cute, adorable rat. There you go. A lot of what you do seems to have a very heavy Louisiana Cajun Creole influence. Look, I've never been, and I know a little bit about it from like folklore and stuff, but no, I never been to Louisiana. I think maybe Aussies have something to, similar with Louisianans. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Quarter Cajun, I'm offended by this. I say, sir, I resemble that remark. Extra points if you can tell me who says that. Very famous character. Beautiful. I say, sir, I resemble that remark. Scream. There you go. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, maybe purple. Ooh, what do you think? Green or purple for the soup? Foghorn Leghorn. Yes, yes, it was Avarian. Well done. Well done. Well played, sir. What do you think? Green or purple? Purple? Groucho Marx. I do like the purple. Purple, purple, purple. Lots of purples. All right. All right, very well. Purple it is. Purple is the consensus. All right.
So now... So now we're going to look at making the ground nice and gunky. Okay, no, I don't want that one. I want... Yeah, that one. That's the one. The same one that we use for the tree. Nice brown and grimy. Okay. All right. I think we're on a good path here. Okay. The eyebrows are standing out to me. I'm thinking no eyebrows. What do you reckon? Do you reckon no eyebrows? Ooh, some new horns. Oh, man. Yes. Jeez, brand new horns, straight up. Exactly what we needed. Could you decal the mud splatter up the clothes? Ooh, look at these. I think these are for the new Fizzbang book that came out. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, you know what? I don't hate those. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Cool. So new horns. That is our new stuff. All right, straight up, I love these ones. These are just straight up night hag horns. So, you know. No eyebrows are good? Okay, yeah. I'm going to go with these ones. So then we go, I think just straight up black horns. Then let us adjust these horns ever so slightly. Actually, maybe I need the other horns. Hold on. So these ones need to be a bit more at the front. And then I can adjust them backwards. Yes, that's what I needed. All right. All right, there we go. So we got the horns there, which is cool. All right, let's save up just so that we don't lose everything we've made for some reason. All right, can we get mud decal on the splatter? We can normally, but, and I say this with a resounding but, if I do so, I would need to remove the effect on the hand. So I guess the choice is here, and it's a good question, Dawn, is do we want the glow on the hand, or do we want mud on the pants? Because we can't have both. We can have one or the other. So what do you think we should do? I'm gonna do a vote. We're gonna vote it in. Vote it in. That's gonna be the easiest way. New poll. Blood splatter. Glow on hands. Mud on clothes. There we go. That's it. Poll is up. Bam. All right. Looks like everyone is going for the glow on the hands. All right. All right, so glow in the hands it is. We're going to keep the glow in the hands. All right, let's look at what else we can do to really blow this thing up and make it look cool. So obviously we're going to play around with lighting because we paid for it, so why not use it? All right, so with the lighting, obviously I think... So there's two ways you can actually use lighting in Heroforge. The first is to create a highlight, right? So for example, green glowing light, nice and easy, right? What you could also do is you can also use dark magic to take away from the light. Makes it a bit more prominent, but kind of gives it a spookier overtone. For the purposes of this, I'm going to just lower the intensity here. And what I want to do is I want to turn that into a light source. Here. So that kind of gives the witch kind of like an evil, kind of wicked kind of look. But the second way you can really use Heroforge lighting to good effect is by creating backing lighting. By creating backing lighting, you make those colors pop without necessarily having those colors be prominent. And for that, we're going to use the cauldron. So by having that purple on the cauldron, which you can now see, which we can always keep to a darker purple, okay? We kind of create this spooky kind of overtone over the character. We just want to lower the intensity. That's what we want to do. We don't want to move it away. So there we go. So yeah, as you can see there, that creates that nice little purple, which you can now start to see around. And as you can notice, it's just becomes this beautiful kind of like multicolored type thing. Now, you don't necessarily need to do that either, because what we can do here is, if you want, instead, we could move the light over here. Just wait for everything to catch up. And we can actually add in a night ambience. So what this becomes is it becomes a case of like, well, yeah, now it's nighttime. And the blue that you can see over the character is actually the reflection of the moon over the actual character. And that can create some just absolutely amazing effects. You get that topward angle down. There you go. Like, look at that. Like, see that? That's kind of what I'm getting at. So now this is like a hag at night casting that ritual. And now we can even up the intensity of that one a little bit. I mean, yeah. Like, see, that looks amazing. I think that looks really cool. There's a lot of good stuff happening on that one. All right. But what do you guys think? How do you guys feel about the hag? I'm gonna check for some decals just while we're weighing things up. Ooh, I think some scarring might be kind of cool. Blue Moon Grego gives it a fabulous depth. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I love the injury stuff too, but I'm worried that I'm using it too much. Because I always get excited when they add new things. It's always like, oh man, this is gonna be so cool. Oh, we can add mud here. Actually, we can use that decal as mud. Put that onto the shoulders. Maybe get a darker brown. I mean, not that you can really see much, but it might make a difference. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, that'll do. Creepy hag looks cool. Love the lighting effect. Nice, 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 nice.
Okay, facial stuff. Let's see. Any way to make her look older and more haggard? Ooh, actually that'll work. So if I add those spots, kind of makes her face kind of pop a little bit. Yeah, I like that. She doesn't need injuries. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Facial hair, makeup. Makeup could be interesting. Let's just have a look. Yeah, some of the paint could be nice. Warts. There's no warts, unfortunately. Ooh, I don't hate that. Not sure about it, but I don't hate it. Nope. No makeup. Yeah, I'm feeling no makeup. No. Look, if I just wanted to add horror, yes, that'd look really cool, but I'm not feeling that one. Nope, no makeup. We've already got decal on the hair. Bloodstains on the bark. Look, we can add bloodstains on the bark. That's not a problem. Let's because what we can do here is yeah, it's probably better with that one, is we can up the scaling of it, shift it down, and then we can add that mud effect. Or probably a different colored mud, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Just trying to find the right brown here. Maybe that one? Yeah, there we go. That's a good one. I like that. So that then changes as it goes upwards. That kind of looks cool. It's easy to do too much. Absolutely is. Green eye or face paint, not both. True. It'd be nice to actually get, I just tried to scroll through the face decals with my mouse. It didn't work. That's weird. Yeah, it is very easy to do too much. Definitely easy to do too much. Bloodstains on the light. Nope. Bloodstains on that. Ooh, symbols. Let's see what symbols look like. What? It's on his foot? That is silly. That's a silly place for symbols. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Label? Can't even see those labels. That's ridiculous. Whose idea was that? Oh well. Bloodstains on the knife. Ooh, you know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate that. There we go. Done. Just a little splash of blood. I like it. Give her a tramp stamp. Yes. Yes, give her a tramp stamp. All right. Cool. I think we have a winner. I'm going to definitely save that one. So rename that one. Legendary Cursed Witch. Oh, Cursed Hag, sorry. Let's call it Cursed Hag. Yep. All right, I love this. This is amazing. This is straight up, like, I mean, if we look at the Night Hags, like, you know, from like the official artwork and stuff, I think we've made a pretty damn good hag. Like, I can't complain. Like, that is awesome. There's just something nice that's happened here, which I think is very much in part to the brand new horns that Heroforge laid out. Which, again, completely coincidental. Like, we didn't, like, as you guys know, today we didn't set out and say, hey, look at all these cool stuff, let's make it. We went, hey, let's make a hag. Okay,
The last thing I want to say is, do we want the what do you call it? Do we want that to be green or like purple? Not with the lower green, mind you, but like, do we want green or purple as the life essence? What do you reckon? Let's see what the purple looks like properly. So if I were to do that, so that's the purple. So green or purple? What does that purple look like? No, it'd be that, definitely this one. Too purple? Feeling too purple? Green has a mucus feel of death. Yeah, I agree. Purple, green. Got a lot of greens. Do a vote. Okay, yep. Good call. I'm going to go with new poll. Color of magic. Purple, green. What's the other color? Red. I'm just going to go with blood. Blood red. Yeah, purple, green, or red. Done. All right, let's see what red looks like. I don't hate red either. That kind of blood vibe. Actually, what does the bottled blood look like? Yeah, there is bottled blood. Then you know what we could do? We could always like have like blood coming out of a mouth. Red does look like blood magic. Absolutely does. Color of magic, octarine. I don't know what color octarine is. All right, looks like the color of magic is green. Oh, wait, hold on. Red is coming in. Red is coming in. This is the last bid. There's a 1 point difference. All right, green by a hair. All right, green it is. All right, that's it. I am now going to save that up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as always, when we finish up these legendary characters, of course, you know that we are going to be printing out these characters. But before we do so, we are going to be doing a review episode. So there'll be 4 more episodes with 4 other minis that we're going to be making for the villain season. Then when we get to the end of it, we'll do a big review. We're then going to order all the minis in, and then we'll just have a couple of fun little streams while we wait for the orders to come in. Then we'll do a big review of what they look like in person. So thank you so much to everyone who contributed today. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I will be back in a little bit because we're going to go and play some some Darkest Dungeon 2, because that's just come out, so I'm very excited to play it, and I want to play it with you guys. So, yeah. In the meantime, however, we are going to go and raid, because I do like raiding. But, yeah, don't be surprised when I come back, obviously. So, but, you know, raids are good. Raids are fun. Let us raid. Who's doing stuff right now? Who's up and about? Who is streaming? I know you said Adam was streaming. I do like raiding Adam. Let's see. Adam is streaming. Carney is streaming. What's Carney streaming? Ooh, is he doing his D&D stuff? Or is he doing his Curse of Strahd stuff? Because that'd be cool. Oh, the DAT network. Yeah, let's go raid DAT network. I like DAT network. The DAT network. There we go. Bam. So they're currently playing Savage World over on the Dragons and Things network. They are good friends of the channel. We do love hanging out with them. Give them a follow. Give them a hi. And again, like I said, I'll be back shortly. If I don't see you in the second run, have a wonderful day. Enjoy whatever the day brings for you. Stay safe. Stay wonderful. Until next time, as always, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Good night.